Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to English with Darliana. I'm your favorite host, Darliana, and today I'm going to reveal something absolutely game-changing for you. It's a powerful 12-minute evening routine. Yes, just 12 minutes before bed. And trust me, this can dramatically boost your English speaking skills. If you follow this every single night, your pronunciation will become clearer. Your confidence will skyrocket, and you'll express yourself effortlessly in any conversation. I know it sounds almost too easy, but it's not just easy, it's transformative, it's revolutionary. This is the exact strategy countless successful English speakers use to go from "I'm too scared to speak" to "I love speaking English with anyone." Thousands of learners worldwide have already discovered this method, and now it's your turn. The best part? You don't need anyone's permission to start. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You can begin tonight, right after watching this video. So if you're ready to unlock a new level of fluency, let's dive in together. First, let's explore why just 12 minutes before sleep can revolutionize your English. When most people think about learning a language, they picture endless courses, thick workbooks, boring vocabulary lists, and exhausting classroom drills. But here's the reality. Your brain absorbs language through consistent, focused exposure, not through exhausting and occasional marathon sessions. Your brain requires regular interaction with English. Even 12 minutes each evening can be more effective than a 2-hour class once a week. Why? Because your subconscious processes it overnight. Scientific research shows that our brain consolidates memories during sleep. When you practice English right before bed, your mind continues working on it while you rest. It starts to organize patterns automatically. It retains expressions more deeply, and it develops speaking ability organically. Your brain literally rewires itself as you sleep, strengthening the neural pathways connected to English speaking. 12 minutes might seem tiny, but in 1 month, that's 450 minutes of dedicated training, 7.5 hours of genuine English immersion. In 3 months, that becomes over 22 hours of focused practice. In 6 months, you'll have accumulated 45 hours of targeted evening training. That's more than most people get in an entire semester of traditional classes. And the quality of this practice is superior because it's personalized, focused, and perfectly timed for maximum brain retention. Now let's discuss the purpose of this evening routine and why it's different from everything else you've tried. Many learners concentrate only on learning English. They want to master rules. They want to collect vocabulary. They want to achieve high scores on tests. They want certificates on their wall. But speaking fluency is not about learning. It's about using. It's about transformation. So the purpose of this 12-minute habit is straightforward: to make English feel effortless, to make conversation instinctive, to help you stop searching for words and start expressing thoughts in English naturally and automatically. We're not trying to make you a grammar expert. We're not trying to help you memorize 1,000 new words. We're trying to help you speak with confidence, clarity, and courage. And here's the beauty. You don't need a partner. You don't need special equipment. You don't need paid programs. You don't need to travel abroad or hire an expensive tutor. You can do this literally anywhere, in your bedroom, on your balcony, in your living room, during your evening walk, or even while sitting in your favorite chair with a cup of tea. The power is completely in your hands. You become your own teacher, your own coach, and your own biggest supporter. Now here's the complete breakdown that will change everything for you. I'll divide the 12 minutes into 5 powerful steps. You can follow them in order or customize them based on your energy and mood. The key ingredient is do them consistently every single night without exception. Step 1, active listening, 3 minutes. Choose something engaging in English, perhaps an interview, a TED Talk snippet, a conversational clip, or even a short story reading. You can absolutely use English speaking way content. Select something you comprehend at least 70%. Don't stress if some words escape you. Don't pause to look up every unknown word. Just absorb the flow. While you listen, avoid translating. Pay attention to the intonation, the emotion, the pauses, and the way sentences flow together naturally. This conditions your mind to process in English and activates your brain for expression. Listen like a musician listens to music, feeling the rhythm and melody of the language. Pro tip: replay the same 3-minute segment every night for 5 days. Familiarity breeds fluency faster than constantly changing material. When you hear the same content multiple times, you move from understanding to mastery. You start noticing small details you missed before. You catch the subtle pronunciation patterns. You feel the natural rhythm of native speech. Step 2. Shadow speaking 3 minutes. Now it's your turn to speak, whether someone's listening or not. Select several phrases or complete sentences from what you just heard and voice them out loud with confidence. Mirror the accent, mirror the pace, mirror the feeling and emotion behind the words. It might seem awkward initially, especially if you're alone in your room, but this is how your speaking muscles develop. Speaking is a motor skill, like dancing, swimming, or playing an instrument. The more you exercise your voice in English, the quicker you advance. Your mouth, tongue, and vocal cords need training just like any other muscle group. Pro tip: embrace your mistakes. Fluency emerges from practice, not flawlessness. Every mistake is actually a step forward, not backward. Step 3. Adaptation 3 minutes. Now, make it yours. This is where the magic really happens. Take what you absorbed and modify it to reflect your reality, your experiences, your opinions. For instance, if the speaker said, "I love reading before bed," you can say, "I love watching shows before bed," or "I don't really enjoy reading late at night, I prefer listening to music." Or, "Sometimes I read, but usually I just scroll through my phone." This phase converts passive listening into active communication. It helps you link English to your experiences, and that's how it sticks in your long-term memory. You're not just repeating someone else's words, you're creating your own English sentences based on your unique life. Step 4. Spontaneous speaking 3 minutes. Now engage in unscripted speaking without any reference, notes, or imitation. This is pure, raw expression. Discuss your evening. Talk about what's on your mind. Share what you're hoping to accomplish tomorrow. Describe a memory from your childhood. Explain why you're learning English. The subject isn't important. What's crucial is that you speak without pausing for 3 minutes straight. Let your thoughts flow like a river, continuously moving forward. Initially, it might feel choppy. You might struggle to find words. You might repeat yourself. That's completely normal and actually good. The objective is not perfection. It's continuity. It's building the mental stamina to think and speak in English simultaneously. Over time, your thoughts will translate faster, and your expression will become increasingly fluid and natural. You could discuss something that made you happy today, a person you admire, your dreams for the future, a challenge you're facing, or even just describe the room around you. Remember, the goal is flow, not fancy vocabulary. Step 5. Mental review 3 minutes. Dedicate the final 3 minutes to repetition and self-assessment. This is your moment of reflection and growth. Ask yourself, which expressions came naturally? Which sounds were challenging? What patterns did I struggle with? Did I avoid certain words because I wasn't confident? What felt smooth and effortless? You don't need to document everything in a journal, though you certainly can if that helps you. Just mentally process it. Talk to yourself about your practice. This allows your brain to consolidate what you practiced and sets the foundation for tomorrow night. It's like reviewing the highlights of a sports game. You see what worked and what needs improvement. Then continue tomorrow night and the night after that, and every night moving forward, building an unbreakable chain of consistency. Now you might question, can 12 minutes truly help me become fluent? Can something so simple really produce real results? The answer is absolutely. Here's the science and the proof. First, repetition creates automation. When you rehearse specific language patterns every evening, they become second nature. Your brain stops needing to think about them. They just flow automatically. Second, consistency strengthens retention. Your brain stores information better through brief, regular exposure than through infrequent, intensive cramming. It's like watering a plant a little bit every day versus drowning it once a month. Third, nightly speaking develops spontaneity. Even 3 minutes of improvised speaking per night teaches your brain to formulate and articulate simultaneously, which is the true definition of fluency. And fourth, personalization creates ownership. When you attach English to your actual experiences, emotions, and thoughts, you never forget it. It becomes part of who you are. The magic is not in what you practice, it's in how consistently you practice it. Before we wrap up, let's address 3 critical mistakes that learners commonly make. Mistakes that could sabotage your progress. Mistake number 1, being inconsistent. Fluency develops through daily engagement. If you pause for several days or weeks, you lose progress, momentum, and drive. Your brain starts forgetting the patterns you worked so hard to build. Solution? Even during hectic evenings, commit to just 7 minutes or even 5. A little is infinitely better than 0. Protect your evening practice like it's a precious appointment with yourself. Mistake number 2, obsessing over accuracy. If you delay until everything feels perfect or your accent sounds native, you'll never progress. You'll stay stuck in the same place forever, afraid to open your mouth. Solution? Celebrate improvement, not perfection. Fluency is imperfect, messy, and that's completely fine. Native speakers make mistakes too. Mistake number 3, practicing mechanically without emotion or interest. If your routine feels like a chore, like homework, your brain won't engage. It will resist the practice. Solution? Select content you're passionate about. Discuss your interests, your aspirations, your experiences, your favorite movies, your dreams. Make English meaningful and connected to your heart, not just your head. So, my friends, now you understand the complete formula. It's not an expensive course. It's not a secret technique hidden in some exclusive program. It's not a complicated system that requires special talent. It's simply 12 minutes. 12 minutes every single evening, practice with intention, focus, and heart. Listen actively, shadow speak with confidence, adapt to your life, speak spontaneously without fear, review mentally with kindness toward yourself. If you commit to this for 1 week, you'll sense the transformation beginning inside you. If you maintain it for 1 month, others will recognize the change in how you speak. And if you sustain it for 6 months, your speaking ability will soar beyond what you thought possible. You'll surprise yourself, you'll impress others, but most importantly, you'll feel proud of yourself. Remember, language is not mastered in textbooks or expensive academies. It's developed through small, consistent actions in your room, during quiet moments, even while winding down your day and preparing for rest. The most powerful learning happens in these private, personal moments when you're alone with the language, building a real relationship with English. So begin tonight, right after you finish watching this video. Set a timer for 12 minutes, choose your content, and start your first evening session. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now, because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. I believe in you. I know you can do this, and I'm excited to hear about your progress. Thank you so much for listening and watching English with Darliana. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, fluency is not a destination, it's a journey, and you're already on the right path. Bye for now.